Hey Black Dads, welcome back. Today we're going to be making a miracle seaweed soup, also known as Miyeok-guk soup. This is a Korean soup that is very helpful in healing mom after giving birth. It's a delicious soup, what can I say? What's so helpful about this miracle seaweed soup is that seaweed is packed with lots of iodine, and iodine is extremely helpful to any healing body. After birth, mom has gone through a lot of stuff and her body needs a lot of help healing. Her body has been depleted of lots of nutrition. Iodine helps to bring in that nutrition and the nutrients, as well as garlic too. So the iodine from the seaweed and that garlic that's packed with nutrition, that's all gonna be very helpful for the new mom. Here is what you'll need for this soup. Soup soy sauce. You know that it's soup soy sauce because it has like a bowl of soup on the bottle. Dried seaweed. It has the soup on it. Sesame oil. Sesame oil. Shiitake mushroom. Garlic. I'm gonna be using this. I'm gonna chop this up a little bit more. And beef. Now, if you're vegan, you don't have to put any meat in here. It's super delicious without meat. You're gonna take your seaweed out of the bag, and you really don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way. Look at this. It's really dried, so you really just need about a handful of it. So you're gonna take this and you're gonna put it into a large bowl of warm water, and it's gonna expand. Then you'll get shiitake mushrooms. You'll take about 5 of these and you'll put them inside of a jar of water so that they can expand and get soft. While you have your mushrooms and your seaweed soaking in water, you're going to mince up your garlic. After you mince your garlic, you want to chop up your beef. Make sure it's bite-sized. With the beef, we're gonna put soup soy sauce on top of the beef. We're gonna do about 2 tablespoons of the soup soy sauce on top of the beef. Then we're gonna mix that up real good. We've chopped up the garlic, we've seasoned our beef. Now let's chop up our mushrooms. So now we have soaked the seaweed for it to expand. We've soaked the mushrooms for them to expand. We've also made sure that we minced up some garlic and we seasoned our beef. Our sesame oil is ready to go inside of the pot. So I added about a tablespoon to the bottom of this pot here. And then I added my garlic, and I'm just gonna let this garlic mince a little bit, let the aromas come out, and let the flavors really build up in there. Make sure that you add in your mushrooms after you've added your garlic. Also, I made the small mistake of making the mushrooms a little bit too big when I cut them. So that's easy. Just make sure that you cut them before you put them inside of the pot. After you've added that garlic and added the mushrooms, the shiitake mushrooms, you want to add in this beef here. Now, key thing about the beef, you just want to brown it. You just want to brown it on all sides of it. You just want to brown it. Make sure that that you don't overcook it, because it's going to be cooking in when you make the soup for it. Now that the beef has gotten a little bit of its color, now it's time to add some seaweed in there. And keep in mind with the beef, make sure you got it at a small size, small amount, small sizes, because it's going to be in the soup. Now mix the seaweed up. After you've added your seaweed to the pot, you're then going to add water to the pot. Now, I'm going to be using bone broth. If you're going to be adding water, I recommend that you use filtered water, because this is going to be a healing soup. When you add your water in there, you want to make sure that you have a good ratio between the seaweed and the meat and the water or the broth that you're going to be using. So while it's boiling down, I'm going to let you know to season it. You might want to add a little bit more soy sauce to what's ideal for you and your wife. Now that's just about it for this recipe. If you want to try this out, go ahead and click on some of the links in the description below. Your purchase through that link will help to support this channel. And if you have any questions about this recipe, feel free to mention that in a comment below. Until next time, enjoy your time, Black Dad.